Welcome back to Call of the Wild, and first off, I'd like to apologize why there hasn't been a video in the last couple of days, but I've been getting ready to, well, let's just say relocate very soon in the near future, and a lot of big things are happening, so I'm excited for that, but I had to prioritize some other things besides, I mean, I know I really wanted to make a video for you, and I've been trying to do that too, but I've been having a couple of difficult situations come up, which I've been handling that lately. But anyways, today we're going to be out here, and I hope you guys enjoy this one because I think you're going to. So we've been doing some scouting out here for some big bull moose, and it just so happens that I have two of them located. Well, one of them we're going to head to first, and then after that, hopefully we can get lucky enough to find the second one. Now I have a couple of different tripods set up along the map here, so one we're going to start out in the morning where potentially there could even be some whitetail at. But we also do know there's definitely some good bull moose in that area. So we'll start out there and continue on throughout the hunt. All right, so just to give you a little bit of a rundown on how our setup is today, we're starting over here by the east end by Deer's Eye Lake Lodge. Kind of a coincidence that we're going for whitetail and moose, and we're going to be hunting off this area over here. But we happen to have a tree stand and a tripod set up down along the edge of this river bottom here, which is going to be a prime location for moose to cross, as well as potentially some big whitetail. All right, so we just got to our first location here, and talk about one incredible view. Absolutely stunning. We can see for quite a long ways away. Haven't seen any sign of any moose just yet, but when they show up, we'll definitely know. We can see all the way north and all the way south. Doesn't appear to be too big of a buck, but it is a buck. And then not only that, we happen to have a gobbler, which is a max weight gobbler right there, followed by another gobbler out there at 300 yards. Now we could maybe potentially be able to try and call them in, but I don't know if it'll be able to reach that distance. I think we could call in out to about 250 tops, and that's about 280. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to try, because while we're sitting here waiting for our bull to show up, we do have the caller, and why not try and set it up? You can't get them if you don't try, you know? Imagine if all of a sudden they all got up and started coming into the caller. Just imagine. They're just a little bit too far out. Not a lot, but just a tiny, tiny bit too far. And we got 12 o'clock here. These whitetail are almost within call distance of the caller as well, but they do not seem to want to come in. Hold it. Hold it. We got motion. We got motion. The whitetail are officially moving. That is a 180 plus? Nah, that's a 170 buck. Oh, but that is a freaking giant. Oh my God. We got a 200 plus buck coming in here, guys. Holy. And let's make sure we got our recurve loaded. Oh, we definitely do not. These arrows are a little bit too large for the whitetail, but these are not. All right, we only have roughly 30 arrows left, so we can't just be flying arrows all over the place. So here's the buck that I thought was a 180 plus, but he's actually in reality like a 165 buck. And our absolute giant is right back there, about 220 yards out, slowly working his way in. You can tell he's a big buck because he's staying way in the back, and that's exactly what they do typically. But since all these deer are coming in, he should most certainly follow. And there he is, right there stepping out. Look at the rack on that. Wow. Man, is that a buck. Oh, we got whitetail surrounding us all over the place here. Oh, look at these. Is that another big buck? Ooh, it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Now, I wonder where the heck this herd of whitetail came from. Oh my God, they're everywhere. These deer are from a completely different herd than the one that we had over there. Oh, we really got to get this big buck's attention now. Oh, we're taking down this buck right now. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hold up. Okay, that's a small one there. But we're taking this one. Heart shot. Oh, should have been. Didn't get the heart, but absolutely smoked him, and he's going to be going down right there. So a very nice shot, and a solid looking whitetail is down. But we got to get the attention of this giant out here. I believe we can do it. But wow, is he being hesitant. And you know what the worst part is? We don't even have anything to take him down with, even if we wanted to. Because now all we have is the AR-300. But I guess the good thing is, at least we already did get a pretty good buck. And a pretty good one. He is indeed. Which happens to be laying right over there. So yeah, we'll grab him. Then we'll move our tripod down to this point. I don't know. Depending on... Unless I think we can set up a stand there, we might do that. I don't know. We'll go down there and go check it out right now. And get back to you. Very shortly. Very, very shortly. Oh my god, change of plans. Oh my god, we got a freaking another giant here. Where the heck did he come from? Wow. Not sure why we're busting out this, but come on, big buck. We got not just one, but two massive whitetails. And they don't want to come into the collar, so I'm not really sure what to do in this situation here. The wind is blowing right towards him. There's no way he can't hear that call. Oh, he's nervous. 150 yards out. I believe we have the deer grunt, or I should say the electronic collar on, right? Yeah, we do, but why is he not coming into that? I don't know if we need to take a shot over there, get their attention, or what's going on, but let's actually do that. We'll fire a couple shots off over there and see if we can't get one of them to react. In the meantime, oh my god, hold on. Perfect timing. We got eyes on a moose coming in here. We got a cow moose, and where there's a cow, there should be, oh, there we go. Now that's a bull. There we go. A huge bull moose. He's a good level 4. About a 170 plus, probably 180s. Now what's interesting about the moose now is the 4s technically don't have to make gold. When before, they used to always pretty much guaranteed be gold. But in this case here, they really don't have to be gold. However, that should be a gold. And that was a smoke bull right there. He should be going down. Yes, he is. Down 50% health. And he should be piling up right over there. We got another solid bull here. But frankly, we're not really too interested in him. And grab... Well, first we'll grab the buck. Then we will grab that bull. So wow, it's interesting how that works out. We came down here and searched for a bull moose. We waited a long time, never did see him, but what we did see is two incredible bucks. While we were waiting for the bucks to come in, all of a sudden the big bull showed himself, and we actually got one of the good bucks, which technically if you want to call that a good buck, then we would have gotten 3, or we would have seen 3. However, that's a 186 and a 19 yard, almost got a heart shot. Right between the shoulder blades there and got lung. So definitely got one of the good ones. And now we know there's for surely 2 giants left. What we'll do is go over here. We'll track down this buck. Actually, the first thing I want to do is turn off this collar. In fact, I don't see any more tracks or blood here. But we know he went this way, so we'll just have to go with our instincts on this one. I can't believe it, but we actually found some more blood right here. And we got him down to 25%, but our bull is piled up right here. Let's pick him up. It's going to be a nice one, a 203 gold. And we made a 266 yard lung shot. I thought we were actually going to be a little bit too low. We did hold high, but ended up hitting pretty much perfect. Right in the center of the lung. There we go. We got our first big bull down. All right, now that we got him, let's get back out there, set up a tree stand on the other side of the river, and get ready for the next morning. All right, here we go. We got a stand. Oh, that was not pretty. But what I was gonna say is, here we go. We got a tree stand. Now we're gonna go down to this point and get it set up. In fact, there's our tripod right there, which I wouldn't mind leaving our collar kind of where it is, because I don't think it's in the worst spot. And I do think that we'll come here. Actually, no, we should probably grab that collar, because we'll come here after, then we'll use the collar. But to start, we're going to be on this point, and I think it's going to be beneficial for us to be able to have it, which is right here. So let's grab it. Just like I was hoping, we can set up a stand right there. Perfect. Oh, we can put one up in any one of these trees here, to be quite honest. Maybe we'd want to be in this one, just because then we can kind of see both sides. Oh yeah, that is going to be perfect. That right there is going to be the ultimate setup for this big buck. And not only that, who knows, there might even be another big bull moose showing up as well. Either way, let's get back out here tomorrow morning and get ready. Okay, so it's the next morning now. We just got up into our stand, and now we're waiting for these whitetail to show up. Any minute now, they should be on the move. But we just spotted this guy right out there, a black bear. Now she's 80 yards out from us, but I think it'd be cool if we could take that shot with the recurve bow. So since we have the 600s, let's just see if we can in fact make this happen. We gotta double check that there's no big bucks on the way, but it looks pretty clear to me. The wind is blowing back, definitely in our face and also to the south, so we're gonna have to hold high and left, but oh my god, that was a centered shot. I think we might have gone liver. I don't even know how the heck we just pulled that off, but that was an incredible shot. Let's freaking go. Wow. Holy, look at the size of this buck coming in, guys. That's the second big one that we saw in the very beginning. Oh, of course, now he's gonna go right across where the tripod is, and we're in a tree stand 280 yards away from where he's at. Well, we got the collar on now, so all we can do is hope that he comes this direction. There's a chance that he might. Oh yes, there is. So we got the collar set up behind us over here. Well, it's actually right there. Now here's the thing. They're way too far away to hear the call, but for some reason, they're interested in coming this direction, and I don't know why. But this buck is about to step into range, so let's get ready on him. We got him right there at 60, but I'll tell you what, if he stops at 50, we're gonna let one fly. Alright, so we got these deer right here, and that is gonna be 45 yards. Not only that, we just might be able to get the shot off in time before this buck spooks. And here we go, 50 yards away. That's actually a shot. Now it would be a shot had the wind not be pushing hard to the south side here. Because if we took the shot there at 50 yards, who knows where the heck it's gonna hit. Most likely we'd probably get an intestine hit. And we definitely do not want that on this special of a buck. So we're gonna be patient and let him come closer. For some reason, this buck is coming straight towards us here, and I'm not sure why. 45 yards. Oh, don't do that. He lost interest. Look at him, look at him. He's trying to catch our scent. We gotta be careful. We got him in range. 40 yards is definitely a doable shot, even with this wind. But we need a little bit better of an angle. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's not a shot. That is a shot, but he's right behind a tree. So therefore, it's not a shot. Come on, take one more step forward. All right, here we go, 45 yards. Oh my God, we absolutely just freaking smoked him. No? Are you kidding me? All right, well, I don't know what happened on that shot. I don't know what happened, but this buck's even bigger. I can't believe that shot wasn't perfect. It seemed like it was right on the money. Couldn't ask for a better shot. It dropped right in there beautifully. But he took off and the percentage did not drop at all. Don't worry, we'll track him down for sure. But meanwhile, we have this absolute massive whitetail trotting right towards us here. And this one is even bigger. Not only that, he's gonna come out perfectly broadside with a perfect wind. Okay, here we go. He should be sneaking through right about here. We got all these deer around here. I lost sight of him. There's the doe. And there he is right there, stepping out. 50 yards away and closing. I don't see him though. He's in some pretty thick stuff there. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I see him. Can't tell if he's moving or stopped. It looks like he's actually stopped right in that brush. Alright, well, at this point, we have no choice other than to try and put out a call and get him to turn this direction. Hopefully that works. Whoa! What do we got over here now? Of course these deer came back. But our buck is right there and he is not moving. Wait. Oh, he's actually going the opposite direction. Oh, there he is, right there, right there, right there. 55 yards. Oh, hold on. Come on. I think that just might work. This doe is coming in perfectly. And if the buck follows, it should be pretty epic. All right, we got him perfectly broadside right there at 45 yards. That's a shot. That is definitely a shot. Come on, big fella, slow down. Oh, I was about to take the shot too. Oh my God, he's coming in closer. He's gonna come right past us here. All right, he's 30 yards. He's 25 yards. We smoked him! Yes, he's down! All right. Well, we may not have made a perfect shot on that other buck, but we definitely got one down on this one. Holy. The amount of time that we spent on trying to get both these bucks down is absolutely unbelievable. And though I would have taken one of these down with the rifle if I would have known, it just didn't work out. But that's all right, because we got the monster. We got the absolute monster. I really want to track down this thing first though. I can't believe it wasn't a perfect shot. Now, if we got an intestine hit, then that would make sense. But a no organs hit? I don't know about that. Unless somehow we hit him in the front shoulder. I really don't know what we could have hit. But it should have been perfect. The arrow dropped right in there beautifully. There's not one thing I would have changed about that shot. Because normally if I took a shot like that and I would see the percentage not drop, I would not say it's a perfect shot. Or even if I did say it was a perfect shot, I would have went back and retracted my statement by saying, ooh, maybe not, or something. But I still think it was a perfect shot. So unless there was some kind of glitch that we didn't really notice, you know, as in maybe we took the shot and he moved, then I don't know what else could have happened. Nonetheless, we finally found this thing 350 yards later. We finally found him. And wow, is he a buck. I'm trying to see where the arrow might be in this thing. I'm not seeing any sign of it, but oh, you got to be kidding me. You're talking a half-inch away from hitting lung. We caught that shoulder blade, almost got a heart shot. He was a little further than I thought, more like 50. I thought he was 40, 45, but he was closer to the 50-yard mark. The height was absolutely perfect, but the wind pushed it wide right, and somehow we hit him right in the front shoulder. He was angled perfectly. Just pushed wide right on that shot. But what a spectacular buck to take down. Well, again, we're not going to have to track this thing down very far because he's laying right here, just as pretty as a picture. Right out in the middle of the river, right next to our tree stand. That is how it's supposed to go. Wow, what a buck. He's going to be a 210, and we pulled off a 30-yard double lung liver shot there. Very, very nice shot. This time we centered him almost perfectly versus the other buck we hit a little too far the opposite direction. But actually, this buck is not even going to be as big as the other one. Even though we had a higher estimate, the other buck was just a little bit bigger. Nonetheless, that was one heck of an incredible turnout, and I'm super pumped for the way it went. Okay, so we have a pretty good view over here. So far, no sign of any kind of moose. Not even a bull or a cow. But there's a good chance something good's gonna come. Oh, look at the size of that bull. There he is. That is old Mossy right there. And he just stepped out at 300 yards. We got him pretty broadside right there. And so we're gonna go for a shot. Now there's a bunch of moose surrounding him, so we gotta be careful that we don't have any interference with another moose. But here we go. Holy! Look at the paddles on that thing. I think we drilled him. I think we just drilled an absolute giant bull moose. Whew. These things are so big and tough that you honestly can't even tell how good the shot is. Even though we held it right on the shoulder, right where the vitals should be, you can't tell by the reaction since these moose are so big. It's almost like we hit him with a 22. When in reality, we're using an AR 300 Magnum. But you couldn't even tell. Wow, that was cool. Alright, so the blood should be somewhere around here, and I do believe our big bull was right at this point. So I'm hoping we find something good. Yes, I see it right there, and that's what we've been looking for. That's a vital hit, and our big bull shouldn't be going far. Alright, now let's try and find him. He ran off over this direction here. And it's going to be nearly impossible to find the blood, but somehow we did. Somehow we ended up right on top of a blood spot. Well, now we got a good direction of which way he's heading. So now we're just going to keep on easing our way over the top here in order to, well, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. There he is, just as pretty as a picture, an absolute beast of a bull moose. Look at the paddles on that thing. And he piled up right on the middle of this road. Like, you couldn't have missed him if you tried. Literally stands out like a sore thumb. Absolutely unbelievable situation to be in here. And I'm just so glad to have this monster of a bull moose down. I mean, I figured we'd be looking for a little while, trying to find a dark spot somewhere in this woods. I wasn't sure if we'd find any more blood, but the fact that he piled up right on the road like this, it was absolutely a dream come true. So here he is. Here he lies. Big old Mossy. Wow. Look at the spread on that thing. Now the thing is, these bulls, even though level 4, they can be diamonds. So there's a good chance this thing's going to be up there. A real good chance. All right, well, let's pick him up and find out how big he's going to be. It's going to be a 247. He is going to be a gold shy of diamond by a good bit. But we did, in fact, make a 300-yard lung shot. So 247, he was a good 25 to 30 points off from diamond, but still an absolute massive bull. And he weighed almost 1,300 pounds. We did go for a 300-yard shot. Ended up catching the shoulder as well as lung. Got him a little bit higher than what we would have liked, and that's kind of why we couldn't tell if we really made a good shot or not, mainly because we hit that shoulder. And with the 300, even with the 300 Magnum, it still barely went into the lung on that thing. I mean, yeah, it definitely did the job, but if we were just a tad bit lower, we might have had some better penetration. Anyways, still an incredible shot, and one massive bull down. So there we have old Mossy. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Wow. That was epic.